Greetings, Otaku Faithful. Thank you for joining me for this video. Now, as I stated in my previous videos for this week, this video is going to be an update and an announcement video. Now, pretty much what's been going on with me and with this channel is that for the most part, this summer has been very experimental. You know, I've been trying new things out on this channel. Last month in June, that was the whole partnership thing, and pretty much my goal for this channel as of last month was to pull this channel out of the stigma of weekly anime and manga reviews. Well, correction, weekly big 3 anime and manga reviews. That was the goal. That was the goal for the channel, was to get it away from that and to open the channel up to a wider audience, just broader content. Change up the content, start doing different types of videos. And for the most part, I think I've done that. I think I have successfully managed to make the OAW YouTube channel into a much broader and much more just a much more interesting media channel. Okay, now, so with that said, what I want to do with this channel now that I've gotten the channel to where it is, and now that the channel is producing different content, a variety, and now that it's starting to branch out into a much larger audience, what I want to start doing now is I want to gear the channel into being viewers' choice. Now, before you guys get on all or piss your pants or shit yourselves, whatever your general reaction from what I just said is, keep in mind, once again, this is all still experimental, and I want to try this out. What I want to do is I want to try this out starting next week, and for the month of August, I want to try this out, and I want to see how this goes. But this is pretty much what I'm thinking, because for the longest time, and for the most part, it has always been my intention, it's always been my goal to make this channel very interactive. I want it to be interactive between me and with my viewers. And for fuck's sake, I love this song. I hate to just go ahead and be like, Larry, what the fuck? But goddamn, I love this song. It's Diamond Eyes by Shinedown, also known as Boom Lay Boom Lay. But fucking love this song. It's the theme song for the Expendables. Love this song. But anyway, getting back on topic, I apologize for that. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. But pretty much, like I said, it's always been my intention to make this channel as interactive as possible. Now, how am I going to be able to pull that off? This is what I'm thinking. And I could possibly be opening up Pandora's box with this. But this is what I want to do. First off, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place an annotation to the Facebook page, probably right here. Because what's going to happen effective immediately as soon as this video is uploaded until I want to go ahead and say until Wednesday at 12 o'clock a.m. So that's going to be Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, 12 o'clock, midnight, is that I'm going to open up a poll where you all, the Otaku Faithful, the OAW Nation, are going to vote for which videos I will do on a weekly basis. You're pretty much going to decide which videos are going to become weekly videos and which are going to become monthly videos. Now, which videos are up for grabs? It's pretty much the music album review, the movie reviews, the rants, the anime favorites, the favorite hero, and the favorite villain videos. Those 6 videos are going to be up for grabs, up for votes, for which one of those will become weekly videos. And pretty much pretty much you have a 50-50, it's going to be 50-50. 3 of them will make it. The other 3 will return to their monthly video status. And of course, on a weekly basis, you're pretty much going to be getting the 3 videos that you voted for, and then the 4th video for that week is going to be one from the monthly video list, which right now only consists of the anime of the month and the manga of the month. And the reason why those 2 have to be monthlies is because if I try and do those videos on a weekly basis, it's pretty much going to be the same thing that happened with the weekly big 3 anime and manga reviews. I'm going to get burned out really quick, and I'm not going to enjoy reviewing those. Those videos are meant to be first impressions of series that I do not follow. So I'm supposed to go into those, at my whim, on my own accord, and get into them and enjoy them and be able to crank out a review for those of you who might want to check those out. So that's why the manga of the month and the anime of the month, those aren't up for discussion. But the other 6, once again, music album review, movie review, rant, anime favorite hero, and favorite villain. Those videos are up for votes. So guys, by all means, in the comments below, place your vote. Let me know what you want to see weekly. And like I said, I'll post an annotation for you all for the Facebook page poll, because I'm also going to go ahead and conduct this poll on the Facebook page. Now, what's going to happen with that? The second level of interactive OAW. Okay, also, let's get into that. Now, based on which videos you all vote for a weekly basis, I will also be accepting weekly requests. Now, like I said, all requests are going to be discretionary. But for the most part, if I get a request for, let's say, a music album from a band that I already enjoy, let's say I get a request for a Metallica album, and I see that a lot of people want to see that review, then I'll go ahead and I'll review it. Same thing for a movie. If someone requests a movie that gets a lot of votes, then I'll go ahead and I'll review that movie. This is how it's going to go. This is how it's going to go. For whichever videos become the weekly videos, you all will have the option in the comments below to go ahead and send me requests for what should be next week's review. Now, this is how it's going to work. Pay very close attention. I won't go by which comment I see over and over again. Like, for an example, for the movie review, if I see 12 different people say review X2 X-Men United, I won't go off of that. What I'll go off of, if a single person says, Larry, review X2 X-Men United, and then I see a lot of thumbs ups for that comment, that's going to be the one that I will take, that I will review for next week. That's how it's going to work. That's going to work for all of the videos as far as week by week requests. So yes, that does mean that you guys, that does mean it's going to take a particular amount of effort on you guys' part to actually read through the comments. But like I said, that's what I'm going to go by, because that makes it easier for me to be able to count, to tally up the votes. Because YouTube automatically places the top rated comments at the very top of the comments page. And that will also make it easier for you guys, because you'll see what's the top contenders. So that's what we're going to do. And like I said, this is all experimental. I just want to test this out starting next week and for the month of August to see how this works. But that's how it's going to work. So once again, to let you guys know, on a week by week basis, how are the requests going to go? Drop a comment. Okay, request a music album, request a movie, request request a rant, request a series for anime favorites or for favorite hero, favorite villain. And based off of how many thumbs up that comment gets, That's the ones I'm going to review next week. Now, with that said, that's pretty much how it's going to work for the videos. But there are a few videos that I want to address in particular. So guys, don't lose me yet. Okay, I know this video is a little bit longer than it needs to be, but don't lose me yet because I want to get to this. Okay, you guys have pretty much said in unison, in standing ovation, that you want weekly rants. And I know that last week I said that I wasn't going to do them weekly, but I tell you what, I don't mind doing weekly rants. Rants. But I need requests, guys, because just like this week, I didn't do a rant this week. Why? Because I don't really have anything to rant about this week. If you guys want to see weekly rants, you got to give me the material. You have to send me the requests for weekly rants. And pretty much the rants are going to work just like the other videos. Go ahead, drop requests in the comments, and whichever ones get the most thumbs ups, those are the ones I'm going to go ahead and take a look at. Now, as far as the anime favorite goes, now let me tell you something about the anime favorites, because the anime favorites originally is supposed to be a monthly video. But the anime favorite video that I did last week got such a good reception, and I'm not just talking about the views. I'm talking about I got video responses, I got comments galore. The anime favorites got such a good reception that I am highly considering doing that on a weekly basis. That's why I'm letting you all vote on it, because those are videos that I don't really have to do much prep for, you know. Those are videos discussing my personal favorites, anime and mangas, that I've already seen in their entirety, that I wholeheartedly love, and that I really want to talk about. I mean, especially the old school throwbacks. Yeah, I want to talk about these series. I really do. So by all means, guys, let me know if you want the anime favorites as a weekly segment. And for the most part, if my list is correct, it's going to be a while before I run out of anime favorites. Now that's going to bring me to the newest segments that I introduced this week, and that's my favorite hero, favorite villain. Now, I know you guys are wondering, Larry, how can we vote for favorite hero, favorite villain if those are just your personal favorites? Just like the anime favorite segment. Those are your personal favorites. How the hell are we supposed to know what your personal favorites are? I'll tell you. Number one, refer to the YouTube channel. There's a list of my favorite anime, my favorite manga, my favorite TV shows, my favorite movies, my favorite music. All of it is on the YouTube channel. So number one, you can reference that. Number two, you could just do a shot in the dark. You could be like, hey man, I like Code Geass. Maybe Larry likes Code Geass. Okay, let me go ahead and put Code Geass. I mean, fuck, y'all tend to do that with Berserk, because I'm not a Berserk fan at all, but I keep getting the Berserk requests. So yeah, but also, now this is going to be the unique thing about the favorite hero, favorite villain. Because if those become weekly videos, how I'm going to handle that request is simple. Request the series. You know, if you want to see if you want to know my thoughts on my favorite heroes and favorite villains from a particular series, that's how you vote. Request the series. You know, say, hey, Avatar: The Last Airbender. You know, drop that in the comments. And if that comment gets a lot of thumbs up, then the following week, I will do my favorite hero and favorite villain for that series. That's how that's going to work. Are we all cool on that? We all got that? Now, I see that I'm pushing on. Okay, I just crossed 14 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap this thing up. But please, guys, like I said, this is still experimental. And I want to see if this will actually work. This is going into effect immediately as soon as this video is uploaded. The voting will start all voting will start, really. All voting will start, and it will close midnight Tuesday night, also known as 12 o'clock a.m. Wednesday, Central Standard Time. I want to go ahead and say that. Central Standard Time. So that means 1 o'clock a.m. on Wednesday. That's 11 o'clock. That's 11 o'clock p.m. Tuesday night, Mountain, and 10 o'clock Tuesday, 10 o'clock p.m. Tuesday night, Pacific time, voting will close. And I'm talking about voting for which will become weekly videos and then requests for said weekly videos. So, by all means, the floodgates are open. Like I said, I might be opening Pandora's box with this, but let's just see how this goes. So, guys, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching this video. I mean, guys, thanks for subbing. Thanks for liking the Facebook page. Thanks for joining me on Twitter. Thanks for subscribing to me on Blog TV. Thanks for adding me on Skype. Thanks for all that, guys. Thanks for watching. Just thanks. And like I said, I am just trying to make this channel, number 1, more entertaining. Number 2, more interesting. Number 3, more interactive. Number 4, more of what you guys want to see. So with that said, this is Larry Williams, the OAW Commander-in-Chief. I'm signing off, and I will catch you cats later. Let's see how the votes turn out. Until then, peace.